Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and there's been an update on the Overwatch PTR. Reaper has been buffed in a very funky way. They've changed the way Shadow Step works, and I'm going to show you guys this in this video. Also, there's another change to Junkrat, another buff to Junkrat. Holy God, Junkrat is going to be amazing. And there's some other little bits and bobs I'm going to show you guys. All right, so yeah, we're on board with Reaper. Damage is still the same. He's still good old Reaper. Still killing people at point-blank ranges, you know. His shift ability is still totally fine. Nothing crazy to see there. That's all good. However, you're probably noticing that I'm starting to go up to the high ground. That is because these are the patch notes for Shadow Step. Can now be used in air. Time to exit Shadow Step reduced from 1 second to 0.5 seconds. Reaper is now invisible for the entire time it takes to exit Shadow Step. Can now teleport onto surfaces that would usually break, like railings. Okay, so I kind of fell off. Let me go back to the top and I'll show you what the hell. This is pretty funny. So I'm gonna teleport over there. So what I'm gonna do is run and jump off here, teleport there, falling through the sky. Notice I was invisible as well when the teleport finished. That is crazy. This means you can use this as like I'll tell you what. Enough crazy speculation. Let me just show you what you can do with this. You could use this to like let's go. I mean, you can kind of do what I'm going to show you anyway. In fact, what map was that on? Kings Row? No. Let's change the map, right? Let's change the map to... We could do Rialto or we could do Volskaya. You know what? Let's just go to... Where is Volskaya? Let's go to Volskaya. It's not a control map. Sty. It is pretty late, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There's Volskaya. All right. There's Volskaya. So, yeah, let's just go. Because if you can jump now while you use Shadow Step, it means that in all kinds of different scenarios now, you've got an escape. You've also got an engage. You're invisible when it happens. You can still see the visual effect. Oh, and maybe this isn't going to work. Oh, it is working. Okay. You can still see the visual effect on the, like, so we could see the, where's Reaper? Like, when you still see this, right? So when you cast it, you still see that. So you still know Reaper's going there. But the thing is, by not being able to see Reaper, it means that you can't line up that easy headshot, right? You might know he's teleporting in, but you don't know when he's about to teleport in. So you just have to keep firing at that like crazy, right? But also, Reaper could basically do this and then hit his shift ability immediately to be immune to damage. There's going to be no window of opportunity to line up that easy Widow headshots. It's actually pretty huge. Anyway, what I'm thinking is, like, imagine if you... Let's just pretend we're on attack here. So let's go through, like, a standard attack. I mean, we could flank, I guess. But let's just do that. Actually, I think this is a really cool change for Reaper. Like, Reaper's issue is getting into the fight, though, right? And that's always going to be Reaper's issue. But this is nice. This is nice. So let's just think about it. Actually, will this kill me? This might kill me, you know, if I jump and cast. I mean, I know you can just cast it anyway. But I kind of want to just jump and do it. Yeah. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. It's like, oh dear, rip. Yeah, so you're not invulnerable while you're teleporting. You can still take damage. All right, okay. That was to be expected. So let's not bother going back to the first point. I can't be bothered to walk over there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just imagine this point here. So if you were engaged in combat here, while you're jumping about, blah, 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 it's all great, it's all good. We're combat, we want to disengage. We sort of jumped in the air. It feels more fluid, right? I don't think it's like a major mega buff. I don't think this is like, oh my God, I'm like looking at locations just instantly teleporting over there. That isn't happening. But like, look at this. You could like jump out over here. You're still falling through the air. You're still going to be an easy target when it's being cast. I don't know, like the more I think about this, I think actually that just the fact that you're invisible after the effect, or as you teleport in. So this invisibility frame now is nice. And notice I said invisibility frame. It's not an invincibility frame. You still take damage, right? As soon as you teleport in, you will take damage. So yeah, I don't know. It's a cool one, right, for Reaper. It's a cool one. All right, let's go and take a look at Junkrat. So what I think we'll do is we'll just jump out of this and we'll go straight into the training range. And in fact, as we load into Junkrat, I'll explain what the devs have said. for their developer comments about Reaper. So essentially what they say is Shadow Step was originally intended to be purely an out-of-combat mobility tool to traverse the map. Since Wraithform was already a great tool for disengaging, however, this mode made Shadow Step very situational. So we're increasing its flexibility to make it a better, less niche ability. This will enable Reaper to Shadow Step in more offensive situations. So yeah, I think it was cool. All right, let's take a look at Junkrat. Now, Junkrat, so Junkrat frag launcher, projectile speed increased from 20 to 25. So watch this. See how fast that moves. Look how fast the projectiles move. I mean, I could do a comparison to old Junkrat, but honestly, there isn't really any point. Because if you just load up the PTR, guys, and in fact, if you look at this video, you can visibly see these grenades are moving much quicker. They feel like billiard balls or like snooker balls or something, but this obviously means your damage is way more reliable, right? So that's huge. But wait, grenades now bounce less, but explode sooner. So if we fire that into this group of... This is just like more reliable damage for Junkrat. Junkrat's issue has always been unreliable damage. Now the bombs are actually exploding sooner. They move faster. This is really, really good. And remember, Junkrat's got a whole host of buffs as well that have just hit the live service. So Junkrat is honestly really, really damn good, I think. I mean, think about tank comps now. It's like, we know Blizzard don't like tank comps. Well, it's not that they don't like tank comps, but they're trying to reduce like the GOATS meta, which I think they've succeeded in doing with the current patch that is on the live servers, especially when Baptiste is playable in competitive. But this is just like, they're going to another level here. They're giving Junkrat a lot of power. So Junkrat can really, really power down, I think, like tank comps, especially like if everyone's all standing together. And that's just crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. There is actually, no, I'm not going to leave it at that because there is another change. So the other change is apparently you can now set your victory pose to random. So let's say Bastion, victory pose, random. Yeah, so you'll get... I like this. I mean, yeah, we've got that for highlight intros. Maybe that was added for highlight intros earlier. I don't know whether that was in a previous update or what, but it's nice that we can now add those. It'd be nice if we could just have a random skin as well. I think that would be pretty cool, to be fair. Well, if you could do it by, like, skin quality, maybe. I don't know. All right, guys. I'm in Stylosa, so this is Unit Lost. Big patch. Well, only a little patch, really, on the PTR, but big change to Junkrat. Big change to Reaper. Reaper's going to be funky to see how that works out. I think he's probably going to feel a little bit better. However, Junkrat is just way better. My God. All right, guys. I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.